day 3 of Cai Graham's 10 Golden Rules to More Positive Parenting. I like these too. Every day for the next 5 days or for the next 3 days or whatever, now I will be introducing you to 2 of my golden rules. Why? Because it's going back to basics, because many parents are saying to me, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing, or what happens if, or is this right? Is this normal? Should this be happening? And the answer is yes. Yes, and I'm here to manage your expectations on the parent front a tiny bit, because sometimes we expect too much from ourselves and from our kids, but also to give you the confidence to realise that actually you're probably doing all right. It's not all doom and gloom. But rule number 5 is you cannot change another person. Anyone out there historically tried to change a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Oh no, I love them dearly, but if they could only just, yeah. How's that worked out for you? And the same is with children. It's same with anyone. Your boss, your mother-in-law, your other half, your kids. You cannot control and you cannot change someone else. Only they can do that. Which I suppose is a bit of relief, because it means that no one actually can change you either. I've got a formula which is called E plus R equals O. Write it down, it's a good one. E is the event, whatever's happening to you, whether or not it's bolshy teenagers, whether or not it's a horrid boss, whether or not it's your car's broken down, whether or not it's your book review has been slammed, whether or not you've just burnt the pasta, whatever it is, that's the event that's going on in your life. E plus R. R is your response. How you react to that situation. What you do when this event is going on. Because O, E plus R equals O, O is the outcome. O is what happens. O is the result. O for result, no, O for outcome. So the only thing you can change, really, you can't change the event, but you can change your response to that event. So have a think. If your child is kicking off at whatever age, lying in the middle of boots, screeching their head off, and you are absolutely mortified, or if they're sort of being stroppy and sort of saying, well, I'm just going to do this anyway, or I hate you, you're horrible, you hate me. Ugh. How you respond to that will influence the outcome. How you respond to bullies, how you respond to, toxic people, how you respond to burning the pasta, how you respond to all this. Really, really, I got a parking ticket the other day. And I was so cross because it was totally my fault, but I do it through I do it through an app. And I even looked at the code of the parking, the car park, and I thought, right, 3956, yeah, okay, right, I can even remember it. And I went, right, I'll put that in as soon as I park. And what happened, I think my phone rang, so I took it and I didn't register my parking. So I came back after an hour with a car parking fine of 90 quid and £45 if I paid within 14 days. And it made me, I was furious, I was livid with myself. And I thought, well, what's going to happen here? The event hasn't changed. I still have a parking ticket. It's still going to be there. I've got a couple of options. I could ignore it and be taken to court. I could pay it late and pay 90 quid. Or I could pay it right now, get it over and done with, and just let it go. I haven't quite let it go, have I? Because I'm talking to you about it. But my point being, how you respond to something like that is very much how the outcome will influence you and those around you. So have a think. You can't change another person. You can't change situations totally. That is not 100% within your control. But what is within your control is your response. So that helps. If you're liking this and you're wanting the full checklist, caigraham.com/golden rules, and that will take you, you can download the sort of handout, and that gives you my golden rules checklist. Shove it on the fridge, you know, keep it on your phone, whatever. Just as a little reminder. Rule number 6. There is always a positive intention. It might be quite hard to find, but there is always a positive intention. People, we are beings who, you know, yes, we sort of are a bit reactive, but we tend to take action sort of for reasons. You know, we tend to do stuff for various reasons, and there underlying is a positive intention always, because biologically we are wired for survival. So if you think about that, our unconscious mind is there to keep us safe. Our unconscious mind is there to keep us alive. And so what it's saying, it's a bit lazy. So what it does is that, well, listen, I kept you alive yesterday. That's worked. So I'm going to keep on doing exactly the same thing as I did today. So that could be your bolshy teenager. That could be the kids bickering. And I mean, I was speaking to a mum yesterday who said, seriously, I've threatened to cancel Easter because they are at each other the whole time and it is wearing me down. And I sort of thought, be careful with your threats, because you can't quite follow through with that one. But it's looking for the positive intention. So if you think about sibling rivalry, and this is quite big within families, but have a look and see what the underlying factor is. Now, sometimes it is the child one child might be jealous of another. One child might be looking for your attention more. One child might be looking up to their older sibling and wanting their attention and wanting their support. So bad behaviour is often a way of reaching out to sort of say, I don't quite, you know, some kids don't have the emotional intelligence to just, I just want a hug, you know, and so they kick off. Because as we said in an earlier episode, you know, any attention, even if it's bad, is better than no attention at all. So if there's kicking off going on, just try and work out what's this child asking for? What's the underlying message here? If you think about another thing that parents sort of say to me is that they're just lying. All they do is lie, and they know that they're lying, and I know that they're lying, so why are they doing it? And my view on that one is they don't want to let you down. They don't want you to see them in a bad light. So they would rather lie than tell you the truth, that yes, they stole something, or yes, they hit so-and-so, or yes, they forgot their homework, or you know. They would rather deal with the consequences of a lie than admit the fact that they've let you down and disappointed you. So the positive intention there is just so you don't think badly of them. But yeah, they're lying, but yeah, it's easier than admitting they've got it wrong. How about for parents of teenagers who are really struggling? Why are they drinking too much? Why are they smoking? No, some of this is peer pressure. I appreciate it. That's the need to sort of stay in their tribe, because actually tribes are so much more important than the parents at the minute. That's biology, deal with it, because they're finding their footing in the world. But, you know, why are they self-harming? Why are they addicted to stuff? And invariably that is because they are trying to numb the pain of the chaos in their head. They just want it all to stop. Just to stop for a minute. Just to give their head peace. But they know it's bad for them. They know that they shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I hear you. Yes. But still they're doing it. because even if it stops that chaos for 2 or 3 minutes, sometimes that's just enough. So always look, because we are wired for survival, because we are wired to well, basically that's it, for survival, to stay alive, then there is that positive intention. Be it for attention, because if they're looking for your attention as you know, you're the mum or the dad, you are the one that's protecting them. That's why. So have a look at that. There is always a positive intention. So rule 5 today was you cannot change another person or their behaviour. And number 6, there is always a positive intention. Watch out for tomorrow's 7 and 8. Oh yes, those are quite nice as well. CaiGraham.com/golden rules if you want this today. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.